At Dragon Trail Seaside 2, so we're going backwards for this one. Your sponsors for the Ultimate Racing League, as you know by now, are upshiftstore.co.uk, digitalmotorsports.com, Pineapple Grips and CD Keys. So let's get into this first race, 3 15-minute races for you. Let's take a look at the grid for the first one. So we've got Wadru in his M6 taking pole position, followed very closely by Callum in second, Chan in third, Paul in fourth, Too Fast for Use in fifth, TCC 6, Chuck in seventh, Jerry Smiles in eighth, Sleepless Nights ninth, Unforgiven in 10th, Molson 11th and Rodders 12th. Little strategy going off here, guys. Got Unforgiven, Molson and Rodders running the racing medium tyres for this one, so let's crack on with this first race. Here we go, guys, we're back in the pack on the track. Wadro going to be taking no flack from these raging racers behind him. Going to keep on onto that lead and coming up into these first few corners. And we're away. Oh, loads of power coming off the start line, everybody. Oh, great start by Callum, and Callum takes the lead off Wadru, so Callum takes the lead. Also, Chan moves up a spot into second place, so we've got Callum, Chan, Wadru, Too Fast for You, Jerry Smiles, Paul, 6 TCC and Unforgiven are your top 8 racers as we come into this nice tight chicane for the first time. A few cars hitting the barrier there, going round, and Callum getting a bit of a lead on the rest of the pack already. There's brake disc glowing bright red as he goes round that tight corner there. Keeps it on the track, using every bit of the track. It's Callum at the moment, eyes jammed, doing his level best to chase him down, but he's got Roger right up his booty at the moment. Coming down to this right-hander, 5th gear. Very fast 5th gear around there. Going up down the pack a little bit, Jerry Smiles in 6th position. He's getting chased down by TCC and Sleepless Nights. Looks like TCC is going to make a move on. Jerry Smiles goes around the outside of him, but I think TCC has got the line. Oh, massive twitch there from Sleepless Nights. But just manages to keep it on the grey stuff. So good race today between Jerry Smiles and TCC. TCC 6, Jerry Smiles in 7th place. Not too far behind is Unforgiven in 8th place. Take a look at Unforgiven now, because he's getting chased down by Chuck and Sleepless Nights. Coming over the start finish straight for the first time. Pulling away a little bit now is Unforgiven from Chuck in 9th place. Who's got Sleepless Nights on him. Giving it the beans as Sleepless Night to catch up to Chuck. Just come up to the naughty chicane once more. Is everybody going to get through there nice and clean? Oh, a little scrape of the barrier there from Sleepless Nights, who's getting chased down by Molson in 11th spot. Molson in his green machine round that tight right-hander. Oh, the big twitch there. Who's that back there? Let's take a look. Yeah, Rodders having a big twitch back there in 12th position. But he is running the racing medium tyres for this first race from Seaside 2. Let's go back up with your leader now. Let's see what's going off. And Callum's still in the lead now. Chan getting a little bit closer. Chan under pressure from Wadru in his green machine. Oh, massive lag going off there from Chan. And 3 guys spread out at the moment a little bit. But your battle seems to be on the track at the moment between Paul, 5th, TCC 6 and Jerry Smiles in 7th. Oh, Jerry Smiles trying to make a move on TCC. Don't quite pull it off this time. Nice try there from Jerry Smiles to try and take that 6th position off TCC, but he hangs into that 6th position. Nice close battle between these two at the moment. through the naughty chicane once more. Yeah, these two racers nice and clean through that section. Back up with Too Fast For You in 4th and Paul in 5th place. Too Fast For You in his laser car. Paul trying to make an impression on Too Fast For You. Can he make the move on him? Gets right up the booty of him. Too Fast For You really feeling that pressure now from Paul. Little twitch by him. Pretty close battle between these three guys. Back up the leader, see what's happening. Callum still in the lead, still getting chased down by Roger in 2nd place. Jan still in 3rd. So looking pretty good at the moment for Callum in that 1st position. Not too much pressure on him at the moment. So good racing by him. Cannot write off Roger or Chandler. 3 very fast guys. Paul now, Paul really the pressure from TCC once more, going to the start finish straight. Hard onto the brakes once more, 3rd gear, 68 mph plus. Around that section of the track. Oh, I think TCC was having a look at Paul. Didn't think he was going to have a look through that section of the track, but he had a little look at him. Giving it the beans, piling the pressure on once more. Paul hanging on there in that 5th position, so great race for there from Paul in that 5th place. 7th is Jerry Smiles, chucking 8th. Sleepless Nights 9th, Unforgiven in 10th, Molson and Rodders. Back up your leader once more, Callum. Got a good 1.5 second 2 lead now over Wadru, with just over 6 minutes and 10 seconds going this first race from Seaside 2. Pretty even gap between 1st, 2nd and 3rd place. Too Fast For You in the laser, still getting chased down by Paul. These guys from League 1 getting warmed up in this first race, getting the feel of the track. Can Paul get a bit closer to Too Fast For You around this section? Guys pretty spread out at the moment, and May just going through the grid here looking for a battle. But all these guys are pretty spread out at the moment. Wilson's still getting chased down by Rodders. That was 2nd or less between these two guys, 11th and 12th spot. Round the naughty one. Oh, a little twitch there from Molson. Thought I was going to sling it into the barrier there, but keeps it on the grey stuff. Feeling a little bit of pressure here from Rodders. Everyone still pretty spread out, but this is the closest battle at the moment between Paul and TCC. TCC, I thought was going to take the look down the inside then. Goes down the inside once more, goes down the outside. Doing a bit of the okey-cokey is TCC. Oh, really lucky there from TCC, keeping it on track. Everyone's still pretty spread out really in this first race. No major battles going off. So we'll take a look at your race leader, Callum. Having a stormy race as Callum pulling away from Wadju just a little bit more. Loving this track is Callum from Seaside 2. Not one of my favourite tracks, I must admit, but as long as we see some good racing, that's all that matters. Wadju still chasing him down. Nice Jan, not all that far behind him really, in that third position. Too fast for you in Paul. And fifth Paul, TCC's 6, these two closest on the Seaside too. This first race. First race of 3 15-minute races from the Ultimate Racing League. TCC asking a few questions of Paul. Another start from the straight once more. We're just over 10 minutes gone in this first race. In the draft now is TCC. He's going to make a move on him, takes a look down the outside, adds onto the brakes. TCC's got the line. Oh, what a pass there from TCC, right, really hard on the brakes, and a good pass to take Paul into that 5th position. Paul fighting back now, taking a look down the outside, coming into the naughty one, and he takes him. Whoa, what a pass there from Paul to take that 5th position. Back off TCC, little switch there from Paul. These two guys filling each other's heat. And the only battle on the track at the moment is between these two guys, 5th and 6th. So we'll stick with these two for the moment. This is what you viewers want to see, battles on the track. Everyone else is pretty spread out in this first race. Can TCC pull another manoeuvre on Paul? Oh, another switch there from Paul. I thought he was going to lose it, but he doesn't, he keeps it there. Nice tight lines through there from Paul, giving no opportunity whatsoever for TCC to make a pass on him around that section of the track. Let's go back up front, see how our leaders doing. Oh, and Wadju now. Wadju has really closed the gap on Callum now. He's really pulled it down to what, half a second if that. So Wadju really on the fly in these closing stages of the first race from Seaside 2. Can they get close enough now to make that pass on to Callum? Goes down the inside of Callum, does Wadju, hard onto the brakes. And still neck and neck between these two guys. Oh, Callum just holds in there. Great racing between Callum and Wadju, 1st and 2nd place. Wadju was your pole sitting guy for this first one. So he's looking to take that lead back off Callum, and Callum had a fantastic start off the start line in this first one. Oh, Callum goes a little bite. Oh, massive. Oh. Wadju had a great opportunity there to get past Callum. Callum had a little twitch first, and Wadju had a little twitch. Just goes to show how hard these guys are racing in this first one. Ice Chancellor in 3rd position. Over the start from the straight. Once more with just over 13 minutes gone. These two are battling out. Let's take a look down the grid just a little bit. Ice Chan in 3rd, no pressure whatsoever on Ice Chan. Too fat for use in 4th. TCC now in 5th. Paul still in 6th. Paul pulling away from Chuck just a little bit in 7th place. Jerry Smiles in 8th position. Sleepless Nights in 9th. Unforgiven in 10th has got a bit of a lead on 11th Molson and Rodders 12th. Good little battle going off at the back here between Molson and Rodders, 11th and 12th place round the left hand. The third gear before back hard onto the power once more. Rodders definitely close enough to make a move on Molson round the naughty one for probably the last time. Really doing well at the moment. It's Molson holding the pressure off from the dirty boy, which is Rodders. Oh, and he was doing commentator's nightmare there, and Molson goes off track and Rodders takes that 11th position. Come to the final stages, guys, of this first race. Let's go back up with your leader, which is still Callum just from Roger in second. These two battling it out. Almost neck and neck between these two guys. The start finish straight, which must be for the final time. Callum keeps it nice and tight round that section of the track, back out onto the power once more before coming up to the naughty one. Roger kept piling that pressure onto him, looking left, looking right. I don't think he's going to make a move on him through this section of the track, or is he? Oh, massive hit on the barrier there from Callum, really unlucky there. I think Callum was feeling the pressure from Wadru, goes into the barrier, and obviously Wadru goes up into first place. Really unlucky there for Callum. So Callum goes down into 4th position. A few guys have finished this race already. TCC in 5th, Paul, Chuck, Jerry Smiles, back up your leader Wadru now. Barring any mistakes, it should be nice and easy for Wadru now to take the win of the first race after unfortunately Callum smashing into the barrier. We've come to the final few corners, so stick with your race leader Wadru. Your pole position man. Definitely going to take the win in this first race. So great racing by him, because he was a good few seconds behind Callum, put the power down and eventually got past him. So there we go, guys. Wadru takes the win of the first race from Seaside 2. Great racing from him. Ice Chand and Too Fast during a little battle. Come to the line. Chand's going to take it just from Too Fast for you. And 4th place goes to Callum. Great racing, guys, for the first race of this round from Seaside 2. We'll see you shortly for race 2.